Hi everyone. 10 doom metal classics. I'm sure you all know these albums. They are very well known in the genre. They are of a different styles of doom metal. The doom metal even has a lot of subgenres. I have not prepared for this video, so let's see what happens. The first one, Acid King from 1999. Is a three-piece female vocals. I think the first drummer of Acid King was Dale Grover from Melvins, although I think he helped the band out for a while in the early days. This is really super heavy and slow Black Sabbath type stoner doom. Very simple riffs, a lot of repetition, great stuff, mesmerizing, a bit psychedelic in the repetitive atmosphere. Cool vocals. This is a repress because I think it was only released on CD in '99, and this has cool colored vinyl. This side, other sides, Bussy Woods. Who knows what happened in those woods? Acid King. Second one, Crowbar, self-titled, produced by Phil Anselmo of Pantera, released in 1993. I think this is their best album. You may call this sludge metal, and that's not wrong. But this record is very doomy. Although there are a lot of hardcore metal type parts, they have like a hardcore drummer, which is very cool. He's an awesome player. What else to say? This has a cool cover of Led Zeppelin, No Quarter. A bit of a simplified version, but sounds very cool. The colored vinyl, however, is horrible. I don't know what went wrong, but it plays well, very good. So, Crowbar, self-titled. A third one, Type O Negative, Bloody Kisses, also from 1993. This is a heavy double vinyl, gatefold, grey vinyl. You could say goth doom, but there's a lot more going on this album. I got the feeling they had a big budget for this album, and there's a lot of ideas in these songs. They are really elaborated very well, I think. Also some Carnivore, some ideas from Carnivore, hardcore punk in between. There's some politically incorrect lyrics on this one. It's if you dig his Peter Steele's kind of his humor, I really dig it. It's kind of has its shock value. There's a cool cover of a 60s band, or 70s maybe. Summer Breeze, awesome. Some industrial going on also. This is a masterpiece. Fourth one, Earth. Battlestar in the Style of Demons. I think their fourth album on Sub Pop. The legendary greenish, yellowish sports car. But the album cover does not say much about the music. The music is very dreary, very cold and depressing. It's minimalist, repetitive, ambient-like. It's the songs are really a bit varied. That's some pianos used, some very drone type songs. There's some stoner or 70s hard rock influenced tracks here. And the first song is continued in, at the end with some extra organ, which is nice also. Earth's Pentastar in the style of Demus from 1996. Next one, Winter, a band from New York. This was released in 89 or 90. They're like, I think this album is called Into Darkness, yes. They are the first of its kind, of its style or genre. They sound like a super slow, heavy Celtic Frost type riffs. A little bit death metal, but not really the Death Doom sound as we know it from the 90s. But it's really unique, I think. There's a fanzine here and or artwork booklet, and it seems like they are some kind of anarchist band. White vinyl, by the way. It's cool artwork. Rather, you'd say from an anarcho-punk band or a crust punk band. They re-released on Southern Lord. I'm looking for the booklet. Winter. The name suits the music. That's no. Look, they played with Sepultura and Devastation. Cool flyers. And artwork. So they seem to be an artsy anarchist type band. This is their only release, but quite a great experiment, I think, this album. Next one, another classic, Trouble with Psalm 9. Trouble is a, as you call it, heavy metal doom, traditional doom. There's a lot of great riffs in this album. Not as epic as Candlemass, but the singer is some kind of it's kind of operatic, very classical influenced. He is called Eric Wagner. Makes it of the composer. I will check. This has their logo, cool logo. The Tempter is a Greek song, Victim of the Insane. You can watch the YouTube video of that one. There's only one song that I think is basic. I think it's Revelation, and all the others are absolute really heavy metal, slow heavy metal. Tales of Brave Ulysses is a cover of Cream, which is also nice. So Next up is My Dying Bride with Turn Loose the Swans. And this version is a Ukrainian crossing, or Ukrainian or Russian. Yes. The original artwork is has a candle in the middle here. You may know it. Turn Loose the Swans, My Dying Bride might be one of my all-time favorites albums. The first album I've showed in another video, and after that you have another classic, The Angel and the Dark River, which is another many people's favorites, but this one I think is the best one. I kind of lost it here, but I will play it. Maybe I will review it in a separate video in the future. I got 3 more. This is Pentagram with Day of Reckoning. This is not the original cover. The original cover is a crypt. It's re-released. The album is from 1987. It's been re-released in 93 on Peaceville. That's this version. And many will choose the debut Relentless as their favorite, but I think it's this one as an album. This one's better as a whole. I think Relentless has on the second side, I think 3 or 4 albums, 3 or 4 songs that are not better than the really good ones that are on the A side. That's another example of a good A side and a bad B side, but this album is really superb. Also going towards the epic doom metal, heavy doom metal of the 80s, a grand bombastic production. The drummer is the drummer from the new wave of British heavy metal band Raven. He does a great job. And check out the song Broken Vows. I think this is the greatest doom metal, traditional doom metal song I've ever heard. And Burning Savior is a very long song with a cool build up and a solo at the end is superb. And it ends with Wartime, also one of the better songs on the album. Each of the Pentagram albums has a cover of a 70s song of Pentagram, and When the Screams Come is on this album. And I don't really dig that they do these covers, but this one stands out, I think. So, Pentagram, Day of Reckoning. Then we got Cathedral. What's this album called? Forest of Equilibrium, the debut album. Cathedral is a band, and that's obvious in these first albums and EPs that they are doom metal nerds. They love everything doom metal, from Death Doom to the early 70s and 60s kind of hippie stuff. It's all in there. It's played really slow. This is has Lee Dorian singing more in a death metal style. He would later on in other albums start to sing. On the CD version, this has a faster song. I don't know what it's called, but this is the gatefold. There's some damage from humidity, but the record plays awesome. And then the last one, St. Vitus with Mournful Cries. Many would say the classic album is Born Too Late, which has a cool the title track is an awesome song. But as a complete album, as a excellent example of a St. Vitus, great St. Vitus album, I would take this one. This also has a, not sounding like a Candlemass, but it's kind of the same production. It sounds very bombastic and kind of cool. This is the only album that has this atmosphere. It's almost like a bit how would you say, on the metal side, heavy metal, theme, medieval fantasy. You can tell by the dragon on the front cover, and also there is an awesome track called The Troll, and 2 tracks written by Scott Reinick. Also in his cool playing style. The other most of the songs are by the guitar player Dave Chandler. 6 tracks. What's in the back? Mournful Cries by St. Vitus. So that was it. I hope you could bear all my rambling in between. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the music.